All right, everyone, welcome back to the NAGA. We have the last game of day 2 on the Saturday slate for you. We have the Sacramento Express as they take on the Vancouver Mountaineers here. Two teams in the West Division, both struggling, admittedly, this past season. Sacramento going 3-7 despite only having a -3 point differential. But Vancouver, one of the worst teams in the league, had the league's worst point differential at -123. Of course, that being largely in part to the struggles of rookie quarterback Troy Hall, who has now been benched this season in favor of recent acquisition Sean Fisher, the veteran quarterback, former Orlando Flame. And a couple days after that, they go out and acquire his former teammate, Justin Langford, from Orlando as well, the speedy young receiver. So we will see how those two connect in their new threads. Of course, Kenny Matlock, the veteran running back, former Memphis Liberty, Raleigh Royal, and Oklahoma City Tornado, now on his 4th team. And he will look to be the feature back at 31 years of age. Anthony Thomas and Jamal West, the featured players for Sacramento. West having a tremendous offseason, and of course you cannot forget the blockbuster trade where they acquired wide receiver 2, Malcolm Braxton from Wichita. So those two will look to solidify their receiving game. Of course, they did ship off Ahmad Banks to Memphis last season, so that is a big hole to fill, but Braxton more than surely fills that hole for them. Some younger receivers to watch out for: Jordan Powell and Andrew Seagraves, both superstar dev. Tight end Malcolm Bowman, a rookie, will get the starting job over Jack Whitaker and veteran Robert Campbell. We'll get the defense more in the game. I do not want to spend too much time blabbering here. We'll get to the expert picks. Oh man, Vancouver with an 8% chance to win. Everybody taking Sacramento this one, as I kind of thought it was going to go in. I did not think it was going to be this bad, but we'll see as we are ready to head down to Vancouver, or I guess up to Vancouver, because we're in the north, the only team hailing from north of the border in the NAGA League. Vancouver will get the ball to start things here. That means Sacramento kicker, longtime team member Matt Braun, will kick it deep, and Langford will return it here for Vancouver. He'll be stopped just shy of the 20, and we will see Sean Fisher come on to the field here for the Mountaineers. The all-time leader for passing yards in a single game. He had 510 back when he was on Orlando. First pass is complete to Matlock, good for a short gain. Looking at Fisher's stats this past year, was towards the bottom in passing yards. 57% completion, 1,718 yards, 13 TDs, and 9 picks. That yards mark good for 21st in the league. Fisher looking. That pass will be caught. That's the veteran wide receiver Nate McDonald, former Iowa Storm, and he has enough for the first. A couple veterans on this receiving corps for Vancouver, including number 4 Sean Terrell. Matlock on the carry here. That tackle made by 58. That is Michael Orsini, former elite linebacker on Columbus was acquired by Sacramento this offseason as Adrian Boyd gets a good run there. Good enough for the first. Some more guys to watch out for include D'Anthony Curtis, Marquise Spurlock, Ricardo Johnson Jr., and Jimmy Lamb on that front seven for Sacramento, as well as Damari Cornelius, Deshaun Bush, Josh Armstrong, Dante Wilkerson from Richmond, and of course the mainstay Terrell Stanton. Boyd on the carry, that is Johnson Jr. on the TFL, the former Milwaukee Bee. 3rd down and 5 here for the Mountaineers. They will hand it off to Boyd. And that will not be enough for the first. And they will go for it here on 4th and 1. A very gutsy call. Fisher will throw, has a man. It's Amar Coleman Reed, his first career catch. So the 4th and 1 decision pays off for the Mountaineers as they do convert. James Dowd in motion here. Vancouver driving. Matlock on the give. That is Lamb on the tackle. Good for 5. Pistol formation now for Fisher. We'll hand it off again to Matlock. Breaks 2 tackles and almost had enough for the first. I believe 57 Samuel Collins made that tackle that time. The Pacific Defensive Rookie of the Year was Collins. Toss play here to Boyd on 3rd and inches. He's got enough for the first. Brought down by Orsini. More on Collins. He had a great year. He's a second-year player at Gulfport, Mississippi. Went to college at Mississippi State. And looks to be a solid linebacker in that linebacking core for the Express. Boyd on the carry there. Now Jonathan Grissom will come into the game as they are already on their 3rd running back here. We'll see if Grissom gets his number called here on 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Terrell. Fisher will throw. He's under pressure. He will go down for the sack. It's Lamb. And that is a big sack for Sacramento. Shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield. 3rd and goal from the 12. They motion fullback Jake Hansen, the former Sacramento Express. Fisher to the end zone. It is knocked away by Stanton. So they get all the way to inside the 5-yard line, but that big sack by Lamb will force a field goal by Tanner Schmidt. And that is good. Of course, Schmidt now sporting the number 8. Gave Sean Fisher his number 11. So Schmidt forcing to change his number for the veteran QB. Kick is away. Jamal West will return it. And he will be stopped by Marcus Hibbard just after the 20-yard line. We'll get to see Isaiah Stokes take the field for the first time today. Toss play to Anthony Thomas. Hurdles a man. And that's good for 9. Very young defensive line here for Vancouver, including defensive ends Emmanuel Blackman and Darius Evans Grant, as well as rookie defensive tackle Kayshawn Lanier. Kevin Schlosser here, the converted tight end on the carry. And that will be good enough to pick up the first. Schlosser, yet another rookie out of the University of Miami at Ohio. Thomas has a big lane here down the left side across midfield. And that is good for 20 yards and a chain move. Here is backup running back Rashawn Davidson, former Louisville King. Now in the game, he will get the carry. Of course, Louisville deciding to let him go in the offseason in favor of younger running back Scooter Wallace. So Davidson finding a new home here in Sacramento. Thomas on the carry. Brought down there by 22. That being Kendrick Wilbur, the second-year safety out of the U. Davidson on the carry. He'll be stopped there by Kinslow, short of the line to gain. And it will be a fourth down here. They will try a long field goal. This one from 53 with Braun here. He's got a big leg. Does he have enough? He does. It is good from 53. Langford to return it to about the 20 as usual. Pistol formation for Fisher. He drops back, and that is caught. Langford, nice catch. Of course, as we mentioned pregame, these two players, Fisher and Langford, former teammates, now reunited. Former Orlando Flames, both of them. Fisher looking, pass, caught. Fullback Jake Hansen hauls one in against his former team. Fisher 5 of 6 to start for 57 yards. Second down and 6. Handoff here to Matlock, and that one not going very far. Jimmy Lamb again on the stop. 3rd and 4. We'll see what the Mountaineers will do here. They got 3 receivers to the left side. They motion Terrell. They will hand off here to Matlock, trying to break a tackle, and that will not do it. As that will end the quarter. 3-3 so far here in Vancouver. A punt here from the veteran Rich Neubert, one of the two 40-year-old players that are still in the league. Of course, the other one on the other side of the field here with third-string tight end Robert Campbell, as Shane Beckett having a leg injury. But he will return, it looks like. I will mark that down here as Stokes' pass is almost picked. That was Carlos Williams, number 2, in coverage there. Second down. Schlosser in motion. Toss play, Thomas. Not very far there. John Gabriel on the tackle. 3rd down and 5 already here for Sacramento. Thomas trying to pick it up, and he did not. Fourth down, Stephen McNulty to punt it away. Kendrick Wilbur on the return. Braxton on the tackle. Vancouver will start their new drive at the 35. Matlock on the run. Collins there to stop him. Loss of 2. Another run here with Matlock. That one on the tackle that time was number 6. That was Deshaun Bush, I believe. Yes, it was. 3rd and 8. Pass play here for Vancouver. It is knocked away. Good coverage by Stanton. And that'll be another punt. Both offenses struggling to put points on the board here, as Neubert Will boot it deep again. This time a little bit better punt than last time. Wilkerson on the return. Thomas there picks up a solid gain. Second down and manageable here for the Express. West and Braxton line up to the left side of Stokes here in the weak guy. He'll toss it to Thomas. That might be short. It is short. Third and inches here. Stokes will throw. Has a man. It's Davidson on the catch and the first. Good play design there by Sacramento to move the sticks. That is Stokes' first completion here in the second quarter. Toss play, Thomas. He's been their main guy on offense. As we saw, Stokes only throwing 2 passes. Thomas already 54 yards on the ground. Second down. Man in motion is West. Stokes will throw. Has time. He's going to look deep here. That was Braxton who couldn't quite hang on. And that'll be a third down now for the Express. Goal line set. We'll see what they call here. They will call a pass play. Stokes. Sideline West with the catch. Thomas on the carry, trying to find a lane. And he will have enough to move the sticks that are well within field goal range now. But I'm sure they would love a touchdown on this drive. Flag here, false start on Jamal West. That'll back him up 5. As we are now under halfway remaining in the second quarter. Thomas on the carry has a lead block there from Gilmore. Good gain of 12 that time. Still a 2nd and 3 though after the penalty 2 plays ago. Braxton in motion. Stokes in the gut. Hand off to Thomas. And that is good enough for the first. Tackle made by 53. That was Julius Sylvester. Stokes now in the play action. He gets it off wide open to Davidson. And that looks to be enough. It is enough as Stokes and company are now inside the 10 looking to punch it in here. First and goal. Davidson. They get closer now to the 2. They will go play action here. Stokes will throw it away. Third down and goal. Can Vancouver get a stop here and keep this game to within at least 3? Thomas will not go into the end zone. Darius Evans Grant preventing a touchdown. And yeah, they will just take the points here. I don't know why you just don't try and punch it in, but you are literally inches away as Braun does make it from 17. Be interesting to see if they could change that logic in the next iteration of the game. If you're so close, why bother even taking the field goal when the touchdown percentage chances are so high in that situation? I mean, you have one of the best running backs in the league in Matlock. I'm really puzzled as to why you don't use him there. Or, excuse me, not Matlock, Thomas. I was looking at Matlock on the screen, and I'm like, yeah. But no, Anthony Thomas could still run that in, no question. But, actually, any running back could run that in, really. It was a football length, truly. 2nd and 12 now, as we have reached the 2-minute warning here. Low scoring at just 6-3, but Sacramento does have the lead. Pistol formation with 2 tight ends. Fisher looking short here, caught Matlock. Sacramento calls a timeout here. They have 2 left, trying to conserve the clock and get the ball back before half. Caught Sean Terrell. First and 10, clock ticking with 1:35 to go. Deep shot here. Whoa, Terrell in double coverage. Sean Terrell hauling that one in. His 6'4", 212 frame definitely helping to haul that one in as Fisher back to the air here, incomplete. Thought he had Langford wide open on the left side there, but I guess not. Second and 10 now for the Mountaineers. They will go back to the air. Fisher, deep shot again, trying to hit Langford, I believe, but could not haul that one in. 3rd down. And in motion is Whitman. We'll go back to the air. They have Whitman down the seam. What a great route and what a great catch by the former San Antonio fighter and Omaha Spartan Blake Whitman. .43 seconds to go. Can Vancouver take the lead before halftime? Yes, they can. Justin Langford is in for 6. Go. Schmidt with the extra point. That is good. And Vancouver, much to the surprise of their fans, I would believe, after going 1-9 in the previous season, have the lead here. We will see if Sacramento can dial up anything. We've seen crazier things at the ends of halves before. Go! That's a good connection with Braxton there for 24, as Sacramento takes their 2nd timeout with exactly half a minute to go during this first half. Stokes will go back to the air, has a man, it's Braxton again. And 2 plays and they're already within field goal range here, so they'll at least try and get 3 out of this drive, but I think you take 1 or 2 shots to the end zone here. And if those fail, take the points. Stokes will pass again. He's got Braxton again. He will get it for the TD. A 3-play touchdown drive, all to Malcolm Braxton. And they score within, what was that, 15 seconds? Vancouver's defense better go back into the locker room, and they are going to get a earful from their defensive coordinator and their DBs coach. As that is not what you want, especially at home as an underdog. Now down by 3.
Hike.
15 seconds to go now with Fisher. That's incomplete. Looking for Whitman that time.
To the hut.
12 seconds to go. Fisher knocked away. Handoff here to Matlock. They do have all 3 timeouts left. They will not take one and go to the half. Okay. That was 4th down anyway, so not like it would have really mattered. Anyway, that is half. 13-10 Sacramento. If you're enjoying what you see so far, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you do not miss any notifications for future games. We are live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 2 to about 5:45-ish p.m. Eastern Time. Got games on the hour, 4 per day, including our brand new GFL Minor League, which will premiere on Fridays. Kevin Schlosser there with the catch. And that'll be good enough for the first down. That one good for 21. Stokes back to pass under pressure. Has a man. It's West. He couldn't haul it in. Second down. Bowman in motion here. Hand off to Thomas, and he will be met immediately. That is Stanley Brown, the veteran defensive tackle, 32 years of age, from New Orleans, Louisiana, former Virginia Beach Mariner. 3rd and 11. Stokes, pass, caught Braxton, but he won't have enough. It'll be 4th and short. And we'll see what they do here. Remember, they went for it. Or no, sorry, Vancouver was the one that went for it in the first quarter, but they will choose to punt. McNulty, touchback. Still anybody's game here, 13-10. Pistol formation now for Fisher. Matlock trying to keep going, but Dante Wilkerson there for the stop. Another give to Matlock. There's DeAnthony Curtis. First time we've called his name today. Number 72 on the tackle. 3rd-year defensive end at Georgia Southern. And there he is again. As Langford got banged up on that play. Leg injury. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Neubert to boot it deep. Wilkerson on the return. And Coleman Reed taking over for Langford at that receiver spot on special teams will make the tackle. So Sacramento back with the ball again. They are up by 3. Stokes looking. Has a man wide open. It's Braxton. And they have found their stride here. Of course, Braxton atop the league in receiving. I believe it was 2 seasons ago. Of course, him and David Kreutzer, former Wichita Wrangler connection there, but was a very talented receiver, and Sacramento said, "We want you." So he and Jamal West have formed one of the scariest wide receiver duos in the league, in my opinion. So I am excited to see how he does. Third and 4, Stokes to the air. Deep shot to Bowman. He couldn't quite haul it in, but that was a good shot there. And they will try the field goal again with Braun. This one from about 48 or so. It's good. So Matt Braun gives the Express a 16-10 lead. And he will boot it deep to who? Matlock here on the return. No more Langford for right now anyway. And thought he was about to break it there. And Langford is now back, so he will slot in at the wide receiver 1. 2 tight ends in the game. And off to Matlock. Second and 4. 4 receivers in the game for Vancouver. Matlock on a break off of Curtis's tackle, but not of DeMarcus Culver's tackle. The defensive tackle for Sacramento, graduate of the University of Nebraska, 29 years of age. Boyd on the carry. And that won't be good enough for the first. Neubert again to punt. Wilkerson on the return. First down, handoff here to Thomas. Trying to get by Brax in his own blocker there, but couldn't really quite do that. Toss play to Thomas. Sylvester on the tackle. Short of the line to gain by a yard or so. Third and a long 1. Davidson now the tailback in motion. They will throw. Stokes to Schlosser, and Schlosser dropped it right off of his hands. That was designed to be a great play, but the rookie tight end just took his eye off the ball. Or should I say fullback, converted tight end. Wilbur on the return, West with a stop. Fisher will unload deep. Incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. Matlock on the give. Third and 5 now. Toss play to Boyd. Does he have enough? Yes, he does. Great third down conversion there for Vancouver to keep their offensive hopes alive for the moment. First down. Matlock in the backfield again. He will get the call. Ooh, aggressive tackle there by Johnson Jr. It'll be a second and manageable here for the Mountaineers. Second and 4 coming up. Boyd now back in the game. Fisher, pass, incomplete. That was Orsini in coverage, 58. Third down. Man in motion is McDonald. Matlock on the give. He has enough. And another third down conversion on the ground here for Vancouver. Matlock 17 carries for 6-7 yards. Throw, Fisher, pass is caught, McDonald.
Hike.
Play action, Fisher has a man, it is caught, that is Langford. Have not heard his number called all that much today, although he does have Vancouver's only touchdown. 4 receivers now in the game, including number 6, Josh Bridges. It'll hand off to Matlock, trying to find a lane to the outside, but Wilkerson shuts that down. Only a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. As we tick close to the end of the third quarter, they will get a play off. Play action here to Fisher. Boyd with the reception, and that will end the third quarter. 16-10, Sacramento holding on to a narrow lead, but Vancouver is driving here on offense.
Go!
Fisher on third down. That is another conversion to Matlock. Vancouver doing a tremendous job of converting on third down on this drive. Fisher 14 of 22 for 168. Not very flashy, but of course Matlock has taken the bulk of the carries here on offense. Smart decision to throw it away there. Second down, another goal line set here for Vancouver. Not sure why this formation is called so often, but we move. Caught James down. That's the backup tight end. Dowd, a veteran. Former Albuquerque River Monster and Austin Star, I want to say.
Hike.
Matlock on the give. Breaks off one tackle, but Samuel Collins there for the wrap-up. Gain of 3 as Vancouver looking to take the lead here with a touchdown and the extra point. Fisher with Langford in motion. They go counterplay to Boyd. He has a block and he has a touchdown. Adrian Boyd ties the game for Vancouver. Schmidt. The kick is good, just barely. Scared me there for a second. But Vancouver has a lead here in the fourth quarter. Sacramento playing from behind here. Schlosser on the carry. That's good for 5.
Go!
Stokes looking, has a wide open Anthony Thomas. Good enough for the first. One little tidbit to note about Thomas. He is the all-time leader in receptions in NAGA history. That is including receivers, by the way.
Go!
As you may know, if you've been around the league long enough, there was a humongous problem in Access 23 with the blocking mechanics allowing more running backs to sneak out and get receptions from quarterbacks more easily. And that is why so many guys, Anthony Thomas, BJ Austin, even Rashawn Davidson, were so highly regarded as receiving backs, even though that's not really what they were meant to be used for, if that makes sense. They're meant to run the ball. I mean, yes, they do pass catch, but they're running backs, not receivers. Fisher has a deep chance here with Langford, and he cannot quite connect. Fisher taking a deep shot again, this time knocked away by Wilkerson. Fisher 15 of 26 for a $182. Matlock on the give. Trying to find a lane. Has some blocking here from Beckett and Terrell. And he won't have enough for the first, unfortunately. Neubert again to punt. He's been pretty busy. As I think the Vancouver coaching staff is starting to realize you cannot run your offense through Kenny Matlock solely. Not to discredit Sean Fisher or anything, but it seems that they have always turned to Matlock to save them, but he will get tired of that after about 3 games or so. A rare penalty here as Sylvester gets called for a face mask that gives him an automatic first. So we'll see if that penalty leads to a score here and costs the Mountaineers. Stokes gonna chuck it deep. It is caught. It's hauled in by West. What a catch in double coverage. As Kendrick Wilbur was a step slow there. Stokes with a big bomb. And it's a 1st and goal now for the Express. Thomas on the carry. He will be met at the line by Hibbard. No gain that time. Five minutes to go in the game. Hand off to Davidson. He will hurtle into the end zone for the touchdown. Rashawn Davidson gets his first touchdown in his new threads here for Sacramento. And he gives the Express the late lead. As we are late in the 4th quarter here, wanted to fill you guys in on the action happening tomorrow. We'll kick it off with a northeast clash between Delaware and Brooklyn, followed by Omaha and Milwaukee, and then Wichita and St. Louis. And we will round out our coverage with Portland and Salt Lake City. Again, if you are enjoying, be sure to join our Discord server, subscribe to us on YouTube, hit that like button, and turn on notifications. Join our community. You can become a team owner, draft prospect. Oh no! I will have to interject on myself there as a neck injury by Matlock has forced him to leave the game. Yikes. Boyd here on the carry. He'll get most of that yardage back. 3rd and 4. But yes, as I was saying, you can join as a team owner, a prospect, and a new position that we have offering this year, head coach, which is basically an assistant to the team owner. You can do playbooks, rosters, drafting, trading, along with the general manager of the team. Kind of a joint effort there. As I'm confused here as to why Vancouver is not going for this. I'm really confused as to why they're punting it away. Well, I mean, I guess if they don't get it, okay. Now I guess I get it, because if they were not to get it, they would give the Express good field position, but I don't know. I feel like I would have risked it there. I mean, just hit Langford deep. Or where's Amara Coleman Reed when we need him? I mean, Anyway, 2nd and 5.
Hike.
Stokes looking. Gonna run here. He is pretty fast. He will not get it. Now, that's an interesting call. It's 3rd down. And if Vancouver gets a stop here and forces a punt, they have a chance.
Hike.
Will go play action. He has a wide open target. Jamal West. See ya. Okay. Yeah. With the game on the line, Vancouver does that on defense. Ugh.
Hike.
Well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. Wowie, wow, wow. Man, what a letdown. What a letdown. Well, with no Matlock, I think this game is pretty much done. Fisher, no, incomplete. I mean, you could try, but there's only 2:11 left. And, I really don't think there's... Oh, well, hello, it's Samuel Collins. There's a pick. And if that doesn't wrap up the game, I don't know what does. So, yeah. False start, delaying this ending like a basketball game with 7 timeouts per side, as they'll back it up 5 here and do it again. Toss play, Thomas. And he thought about going to the end zone there. Tackle made by number 7 on Vancouver. That person being Jordan Batts. Davidson. There is Stanley Brown again. As he took advantage of the pulling guard and shot right through that gap. 3rd and 4. Schlosser in motion. Thomas. 1st down, and that should pretty much wrap this game up, I would think. Unless they're trying for more here. Thomas on the run. He is stopped, so Vancouver will take their last time out. And Sacramento not going to go in victory formation just yet. They want more. Thomas in the end zone, and that will pretty much do it. Touchdown, Sacramento. Bronze kick is good. Fisher going to air it out, incomplete. Sacramento's done a great job of covering the deep ball today, something that they are looking to get better at as the season goes on, and they have shown that their defensive backs have been up to the task. Fisher out a little bit too low that time. I believe that was intended for Bridges. Third down. That pass is caught right over Cornelius. That's Terrell with the catch.
Go!
Lamar Coleman Reed with another catch. That is his second, I believe. Anyway, Sean Fisher, pretty average day, all things considered. Deep, incomplete. Looking for Bridges again.
Hike!
Pass is caught. That is the first career catch for Josh Bridges. Him and Jaden Powell, yes, the twin brother of Jordan Powell, along with Lamar Coleman Reed, looking to eventually take over Sean Terrell and Nate McDonald's positions. As that is a drop there. I believe that was Terrell. But that drop, and they will go for it here on fourth. 28 seconds to go.
Hike!
Fisher's pass knocked away, and that'll do it. So Sacramento finding themselves in the win column in a blowout victory, scoring 21 unanswered points. They were down 17-16. They put 3 touchdowns on the board in a row and will come away victorious here on the road, 37-17. We'll take a look at some stats here for you. Stokes 20 passes for 287 yards, 60% completion. Of course, the regression now is 50% due to the emergence of high coverage defenses. This is actually a season 2 regression threshold that we had increased and then decreased again. So regardless, he would have passed both. So that's not a huge deal. 287 is solid. Anthony Thomas 5 yards a carry, which is good. But yeah, Davidson, I would have liked to see him get a little bit more action. Only 5 carries. Wow, that's consistent. Both Braxton and West having 116 yards and a touchdown each. Jimmy Lamb, 11 tackles and a sack. Samuel Collins is my defensive MVP. An interception, 2 tackles for loss, 8 tackles, 3 passes defensed. He is something special, I tell you. He fits right in with his Sacramento defense. Wilkerson and Braun, perfect. Fisher, not great. 51%. He was riding dangerously close to that regression line, but Matlock did get injured late in the game. But Adrian Boyd, I mean, surprisingly very good. 11 carries for 47 yards. Could dump some upgrade points into him going forward, as Matlock is aging. And Adrian Boyd, by the way, is still only 24. He's a third-year running back out of Georgia Tech. And he and Jonathan Grissom could be the future of this backfield for Vancouver. Sean Terrell, pretty good day. And also would have liked to see the younger receivers like Coleman Reed, Bridges, and Powell get more involved, but they are pretty far down the depth chart. May have to make some changes for that. Of course, I do own Vancouver, so this is all my own doing. But we move. Kayshawn Lanier getting a tackle for loss there. Frank Goldstein getting into the action. A lot of youth here on this Vancouver team. And that can mean good and bad things. But we will take a look at the game statistics here. Vancouver ran more plays, but did lose. So, interesting there. Sacramento, 436 yards of total offense today. 1 sack in the entire game. And the pick by Collins was Vancouver's turnover. So that will be it for me. We will catch you tomorrow for the Sunday slate of games. As a refresher, those games being Delaware at Brooklyn, Omaha at Milwaukee, Wichita at St. Louis, and Portland at Salt Lake City. So next time I will see you guys is the Omaha at Milwaukee game. But for now, enjoy the rest of the weekend's action and take care, folks. Have a great Saturday night.